Hey ladies, what is up? Today I am going to do a hair tutorial. It's very requested and it's super simple, so everybody should be able to do this at home. I'm no hairstylist, so don't laugh at me on the way that I do things. I'll show you what I use and then we'll go from there. So I obviously look fantastic today. I start off, I have a big clip, just bought them at Walmart, and a small clip, and you'll see why I clip my hair up. I divide it into sections. I'm just using one of the brushes in the salon here. Normally I use my wet brush that I also bought from Walmart. I think it's like $7 or so. And then my straightener, and you can't laugh at this because I've used this for a solid 5 years and I'm gonna use it until it dies because I love it. But it's a cheese straightener, lots of wear. It's just a 1-inch ceramic. We have one in the salon here. It's a Paul Mitchell one and I really like it. I think it's a 1.5 inch. That's probably what I'm gonna get next because I like a bigger curl. But it's super simple to do this. I use zero product in my hair because I'm one of those that like to wash my hair like once a week. If I can get away with it, so I don't like product in my hair, but you can use volumizing product if you want to, hairspray if you want to. My curls stay really well, so I really don't have to use any of that. I just touch it up sometimes in the mornings, but let's get started. So I'm gonna first take it and I'm gonna brush it out. This is probably one of my finest moments here on camera. And just kind of brush it. I washed it last night and slept in it, so it's kind of crazy. I just divide it into sections and then take the big clip and clip it up. And then I divide it into smaller sections. Brush it out. And this is where I'm kind of ambidextrous, so I can use both hands when I'm doing this, but I'm left-handed, so I use my straightener in my left hand. I clamp it with the bottom up, clamp, and just continuously turn all the way down. And there's that. It's easy as that. You don't want to hold it on there too long, especially if you just freshly washed your hair and blow dried it, because it will damage your hair. Sometimes I use like a protective oil on it, which I put on last night before I went to bed. I'm gonna keep looking back and forth from the big mirror to my phone just so I can kind of see what I'm doing here. And just check to see if I missed any pieces. And do the same thing on this side. See, I switched hands. Turn down and just pull it through and it just curls. It actually takes less time for me to curl my hair than it does to straighten my hair. So I generally like it curled, as you can see in the videos. So that's the bottom one. And then just divide it again. The same thing, just kind of twist and go. Sometimes I make the curl a little bit tighter, especially if I plan to, like if I have plans in the evening and I do my hair in the morning. So then it kind of falls a little bit throughout the day, but not too bad. And like I said, you can use hairspray or some kind of volumizer textured stuff. I'm really not well versed in that because I don't use a lot of hair product. I always have a little mirror with me too because I check the back to make sure I didn't miss any spots. Curling my hair usually takes about like 10 or 15 minutes in the morning at most. This is when I use my smaller clip. When I have less hair up top. Don't want it to fall in the face. The big clip it falls out of. And I didn't say this in the beginning, but I curl away from my face. Sometimes on top and near the back, if I want a little bit like of a more mixed curl, then I will curl some to the front and some towards my face and some away from my face. once I get to the top layers, I start curling really close to the root to add a little bit of volume there. I don't know how to use a curling iron. I never learned how to use one. My mom's hair is very thick and textured, so she used one, but I never learned how because my hair is not like hers at all. And I will run my fingers through the curls at the end. That's how I kind of blend it all together, but I want to make sure that it all gets curled first before I separate it out. Like I said, I am by no means a professional. This is just quick and easy how I do mine. Okay, like I said on the top layer, sometimes I do it a little bit differently. Sometimes I take thinner pieces and I will start curling right at the root and work my way out. And it kind of just gives it a little bit of volume there. I have a tiny little straightener that sometimes I use for, you know, what we call our baby hairs. And sometimes I just kind of straighten them out and I'll blend them in. See, start blending it in. Use my fingers. Again, I've used a brush and a straightener, no hair product, thankfully. But if you have to use texture spray or like a sea salt spray to get some texture, then that's fine, use it. I was so nervous to do this tutorial because I know that I'm not a professional, so people laugh at me the way I clip my hair and how I hold the straightener, but it's okay, I did it. Again, I get really close to the root with the straightener on the top. Run my fingers through it. Kind of mess the curls up a little bit because I like a messy curl. And I always tuck that behind my ear. And that's it. Takes around 10 minutes, 15 max. And then you just have fun messy curls with your straightener. Like I said, you can spray it down if you want to, put some texture in it, get a little bit of volume going here. I have pretty good volume right now, so I won't need any of that. I'll turn around so you can see the back, hopefully. Yeah, but easy does it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, or Annie is really good about answering that stuff, or if you have me on, follow me on Instagram or have me on Facebook, don't be afraid to message me. I try to get back to those. That's all. You guys have a good day.